Namaste and welcome to the 7th edition of Standards Watch, your weekly destination for updates from the world of standards. I am Arun Kumar, here to walk you through developments that shape our everyday lives. This episode 2 has something special. At the end, we have got a quiz lined up just for you. And yes, the answer to the quiz is hidden somewhere in this episode. So watch carefully to answer. Let's begin with this week's top highlights. BIS prioritizes development of standards for worker safety. BIS formulates key standards to boost water use efficiency nationwide. Manak Samvad becomes core feature of BIS conformity assessment to foster trust and transparency. Now, let's delve into this week's highlights. Safety of worker at workplace is an important issue, and to address and ensure it, BIS developed several standards. A few of them merit special mention like industrial safety helmets, full face mask for respiratory protection, firefighter suits, protective clothing for welders, gumboots for protection against water, mud and chemicals, protective gloves. The need of the hour is that all the employers in the country are aware of these standards and implement them. BIS has shared a training module with the state governments and is approaching them to organize the training programs. To promote water use efficiency across homes, farms and factories, BIS has developed key standards that make every drop count. IS 17650 Part 1 2021 focuses on water efficient sanitary wear, while Part 2 covers sanitary fittings, laying down essential requirements for conservation. These are part of a broader suite of standards aimed at efficient water use in agriculture and industry too. BIS is working closely with ministries and state governments to make these standards mandatory, ensuring smart and sustainable water management for the nation. To foster trust and transparency, BIS has made Manak Samvad a key part of its conformity assessment system. It's a platform for in-depth interaction with new licensees, covering license terms, product manuals, testing schemes, success stories, failure analysis, and capacity building programs. So far, 91 Manak Samvads have been conducted, 10 in Hyderabad, 8 in Surat and Mumbai, 7 in Lucknow, 6 each in Delhi, Bhopal and Chennai, 5 each in Nagpur, Punjab and Ahmedabad, 4 each in Jaipur and Noida, 3 each in Gandhidham, Rajkot and Coimbatore, 2 each in Vijayawada, Hubli and Bengaluru, and 1 each in Ghaziabad and Madurai. BIS, building quality through open dialogue. That was a quick look at the big highlights from BIS this week. But there is a lot more happening on ground every day. So now, let's take you through this week's rapid updates from the world of standards. Time for quick updates.
Goa holds the meeting of the State Level Committee on Standardization on 6th May 2025. It was chaired by Dr. V. Cantavelu, Chief Secretary, Goa, and was attended by the HODs of several key departments. Several decisions were taken to promote the use of standards in the state. The government of Maharashtra and West Bengal makes it mandatory to wear BIS certified helmet while riding a two-wheeler. Government of West Bengal and Government of Rajasthan to collaborate with BIS for organizing training programs for the state government officials on standards at the state headquarters and divisional level. Government of Rajasthan provides link to BIS website and BIS Care app on the official websites of all the major state government departments. BIS signed MOU with the Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh for collaboration to promote education and research in standardization. BIS organized a faculty sensitization program at the Indian Institute of Sciences, Bengaluru. It was decided to follow it up with discipline-wise discussions with the faculty for deeper and nuanced understanding of the areas and modalities of cooperation. Digital display boards of BIS installed at IIT BHU, Sardar Vallabhbhai National Institute of Technology, Surat, BITS Pilani and NIT Jalandhar. With this, 25 MOU institutions have BIS display boards now. The purpose is to keep the faculty and students informed of all the important initiatives and development, including the latest edition of the Standards Watch. 198 standard clubs in engineering colleges having MOU with BIS have been formed. Target is to have a standards club in each of the departments of these institutions. Based on the feedback from the partner institutions, BIS issued the revised guidelines for the effective functioning of these clubs by naming them as BIS student chapters. Revised guidelines aim to encourage students to take up exciting projects like preparing pre-standardization documents and case studies on implementation of standards, organizing dialogues, and seminars on quality and sustainability issues, etc. BIS organized a 2-day training program for the resource persons empaneled by the branch officers for the implementation of the learning science via standards initiatives on 5th to 6th May at NIDS, Noida. Similar programs are scheduled to be shortly held at Ahmedabad, Chandigarh, Kolkata and Chennai. Haryana branch office organized 2-day training for the mentors of the Standards Club with special focus on the standard-based lesson plans developed under the Learning Science via Standards initiative of BIS. 132 mentors attended the training program and were taken to Sorghi Industries Limited, Hansi Hisar for first-hand understanding of the manufacturing process. Surat branch office organized Manak Manthan of bitumen drum, steel drum, intermediate dyes and chemicals. Recently, Noida and Hyderabad branch offices of BIS organized capsule course on IS 302 Part 1, Safety of Household and Similar Electrical Appliances. 2-day workshop organized at Manak Bhavan, New Delhi for the consumer organizations associated with BIS. More than 75 representatives from various consumer organizations and NGOs attended the meeting and reiterated their resolve to participate actively in the implementation of the outreach activities of the BIS. The Dehradun branch office organized Manak Chaupal at Mana, situated near Badrinath Dham, and also known as the first village of the country, to spread awareness about standards. The event saw the energetic participation of local civil and police officials and villagers.
You have seen how BIS is constantly evolving the quality landscape to make our lives better. Now it's time for a quick break, but don't go anywhere.
मेरा जूता है जापानी ये
जूते की बात चली है तो एक जरूरी बात जो मैं अपने दर्शकों को बताना चाहूंगा। कंज्यूमर्स को बेहतर क्वालिटी और सेफ्टी देने के लिए देश भर में BIS ने 25 से ज्यादा फुटवेयर प्रोडक्ट्स पर BIS क्वालिटी मार्क मैंडेटरी कर दिया। अब कोई भी इन्हें ब्यूरो ऑफ इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के ISI मार्क के बिना मैन्युफैक्चर, इंपोर्ट और सेल नहीं कर सकता। आप भी अपने पैरों की सुरक्षा के लिए फुटवेयर की खरीदारी करते वक्त BIS का ISI मार्क जरूर देखें। BIS इंस्पायरिंग क्वालिटी।
Moving on, our next story is about an everyday product that's now getting a quality revolution: footwear. With Indian standards and a quality control order in place, BIS is ensuring that footwear products sold in India meet benchmarks of strength, durability, and safety.
BIS has created 27 Indian standards for various types of footwear. From raw materials to design to comfort, every aspect is verified. This ensures that your footwear is safe, reliable, and fulfills the quality parameters. And even the e-commerce platforms cannot sell shoes without BIS quality certification. So next time you buy a pair, whether it's sport shoes, sandals, Hawaii chappal, bathroom sleepers, school shoes, or any safety shoes or even high heels. Look for the BIS quality mark and say it aloud. Mera juta hai Hindustani.
Management systems is the backbone of any institution, and to strengthen it, BIS has formulated many key standards.
Management system standards offer a holistic approach to managing or governing a system, covering all the critical aspects of its functioning, planning, execution, monitoring, documentation, impact analysis, etc. Adoption of these standards show the maturity level of an organization to ensure a vibrant synergy between rule-based and role-based functioning with an eye on optimizing the outcomes. BIS has both adopted the ISO management system standards and also formulated indigenous ones. Some of the important ones taken up for implementation are Quality Management Systems, Service Quality Management Systems, Anti-Bribery Management Systems, Food Delivery Management Systems, Environmental Management Systems, Energy Management Systems, Information Security Management Systems, Educational Organization, Management Systems, Conformity Assessment Scheme for Milk and Milk Products, Piped Drinking Water Supply Management. A total of 1483 number of certificates against these standards have so far been issued by BIS, and the good news is that there is a significant uptick in the number of organizations opting for BIS certification. As compared to 81 certificates issued in 2021-2022, 164 certificates were issued in 2024-25. Management system standards are not just about compliance. They are about building credibility, boosting performance, and preparing India for a resilient future.
With this background, let's have some valuable insights on the importance of these standards from Shri Chandan Bahl, Deputy Director General, Management System Certification of BIS.
Welcome to the Standards Talk, sir.
Thank you, Rajiv.
Let me start with requesting you to throw some light on quality management systems and service quality management systems, as they account for highest number of certificates.
I'll explain it in easy terms. A QMS is a set of steps and procedures that helps an organization to do its work better, meet customer needs, comply with the law, and keep improving over time. It advocates repeated cycles of plan, do, check, and act to achieve the desired outcomes. Now coming to the other aspect, that is the Service Quality Management Systems or SQMS, derived from the Sevottam principle. Now this standard focuses on service quality, grievance redressal, and consumer interface. The idea is to be open, set clear expectations, and make sure those expectations are actually met. When departments or service organizations follow IS 15700, it leads to better, faster, and more transparent services. And that makes a big difference to the citizens who rely on them. Public service organizations like income tax offices, customs, GST offices, post offices, district collector offices are some of the organizations that are seeking this certification.
Very well explained, sir. Of lately, anti-bribery management system has gained lot of traction among government organizations. How does it help to address a corruption-free organizational culture?
It requires organizations to establish controls, procedures, and policies that address both incoming and outgoing bribery risks, whether direct or indirect, and irrespective of whether the bribe is offered or received by employees, agents, or other associated persons. BIS has granted ABMS certification to several major organizations, including the Steel Authority of India Limited, multiple sites of this organization, 94 in total.
EMS, ENMS, OHMS seem to be relevant for any kind of industries. Sir, what are the key benefits of its compliance?
These three management systems are crucial for any forward-thinking organization. Environment Management Systems or EMS helps organizations minimize their environmental impact, reduce waste, and contribute to sustainable development. Whereas Energy Management Systems or ENMS is all about optimizing energy use, reducing costs, and minimizing carbon footprint. The Occupational Health and Safety Management Systems ensures the safety and well-being of employees, creating a workplace that protects its most valuable asset, that is its people.
While talking about management system standards, it is very important to talk about two indigenous deliverables, that is conformity management system for milk and milk products and drinking water supply management systems.
When we talk about certification schemes which have the potential to directly impact people's life, BIS took the lead and developed the IS 17482 in 2020, which is a standard for piped drinking water supply management system. Now, this standard helps water utilities to plan and manage their systems proactively through a structured, accountable system, leading to improvement in service quality and ensuring that the water being delivered meets the standards of IS 10500, which lays down the acceptable limits for drinking water quality. I am happy to inform that Bangalore Water Supply and Sewerage Board has already been certified against this standard, and we have received applications from water utilities in Chandigarh, Nagpur, Surat, and more are in the offing. Now, talking about certification for the other sector, that is the dairy sector. Dairy products in India are significant and integral part of the Indian food culture. To address multiple certification schemes that are operating in this sector, BIS and the National Dairy Development Board, that is NDDB, were mandated to create a unified certification system that is leveraging BIS's strength in certification and NDDB's expertise in dairy industry processes. Now, this collaboration resulted in the Conformity Assessment Scheme for Milk and Milk Products, which we popularly called as CAS MMP. Now, this is a comprehensive certification framework and goes beyond just testing the final product. This certification scheme covers all the three aspects. First, that is the product compliance, the food safety management system compliance, and also the process compliance, beginning from the milk collection, processing to packaging and storage. Now, that is following the grass to glass approach. Now, this holistic approach ensures that quality and safety are maintained at every step, giving confidence to both consumers and businesses in the dairy value chain. So far, we have already issued 5 certifications for this scheme and 25 applications are under process. So, both these certification schemes, that is the piped drinking water supply system and the conformity assessment for dairy sector, reflect how certification is evolving and is acting as a tool that improves people's lives, consumer confidence, and contributes to a healthier and more sustainable future.
Coming to our last question, why BIS certification when many other organizations are engaged in certification? And kindly also brief how BIS is helping in organizations in getting BIS certification.
BIS certification stands out because it is backed by an Act of Parliament and we operate through transparent procedures available in the form of BIS certification regulations. Our certification is recognized for its impartiality, credibility, and cost effectiveness. The second part of your question related to how we help organizations in getting BIS certification. In this regard, we have developed a dedicated online portal that simplifies the application, tracking, and communication for our applicants. We also do handholding in case any applicant faces issues with the portal. All requirements and fee structures are available on our website and the portal, and anyone can see them. In case any organization has any training needs, the National Institute of Training for Standardization, NITS, that is the BIS training arm, conducts awareness programs and internal auditor and documentation training, etc. In nutshell, BIS certification is not merely a stamp of approval. I would say that it signifies that an organization meets the highest standard of quality, safety, efficiency, and trust, and all backed by the legacy of BIS.
Thank you for providing such an insightful information, sir.
Thank you, Rajiv.
Wow, that's just amazing how we are facilitating organizations by empowering their systems through system standards. And now it's time for Standards Watch quiz. Hope you have watched this edition carefully because the answer to the quiz is hidden somewhere in the show. So here comes today's question. Listen carefully. As mentioned in this edition of Standards Watch, which of the following two state governments have mandated to wear BIS certified helmets while riding a two-wheeler? Option A, Maharashtra and West Bengal. Option B, Rajasthan and Maharashtra. Option C, West Bengal and Rajasthan. And option D, none of the above. Drop your answers in the comments below. That's it for this edition of Standards Watch. For more updates, download the BIS Care app or reach out to us at standardswatch@bis.gov.in. We'll see you next week. Till then, stay curious and stay quality conscious. Bye.